for one fall. Introducing first, from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 220 pounds, Mr. Martin. And his partner, from parts unknown, weighing in at 309 pounds, the Blade Warrior Animal. Their opponents, weighing in a combined weight of 468 pounds, the CWL Tag Team Champions, Johnny and Davey Rich, the Party Patrol.
Johnny and Davey, Party Patrol, CWS Tag Team Champions, going up against Mr. Martin and the Blade Warrior in our first event on the Continental Wrestling Federation. What a lineup we have today. I love 2 out of 3 fall matches. It's been a long time since I've seen one.
Big main event. Big main event. You got 6 guys in there that are capable of giving you action either way you want to mix it up. You got Cooley, you got Morton, you got Davis, and you got Bill Dundee with a very, very successful tag team here in the CWF, the Alaskan Hunters.
And we have also got action from the doctor himself, Dr.
Right.
Tom Pritchard, the RPM, and Mr. Chono will be in action on today's program. Plus, we'll be seeing and hearing from the King, the Unified World Heavyweight Champion, Jerry the King Lawler.
You mean Jerry the Gutless King Lawler.
Bell sounds we're ready for action as Alan Martin moves out against Davey Rich. Collar and elbow, center of the ring. Good side headlock by Rich. Clamps down with the pressure on Mr. Martin. Mr. Martin throws his man off. Good. Shoulder smash by Davey Rich coming off up and over his man. It's Davey Rich taking Alan Martin into the ropes. Ducks down. Up and over his man. And high hip toss takedown.
Yeah.
And a good arm drag by the CWF Tag Team Champion. 1/2, Davey Rich.
You heard of horse thieves, right? These guys are hearse thieves. You know what I'm talking about. Just a couple weeks ago, hearse thieves.
And I do believe it took a little while for Mr. Anthony to locate his borrowed hearse.
Yeah, it sure did. And I think the Montgomery Police Department had something to do with that, too. And I'm surprised these guys aren't still behind bars. Hearse thieves. Here's your Continental Tag Team Wrestling Federation champion.
You know, we aren't far from the Alabama River, about a half a block, and there's a boat ramp down there that I think those two had thoughts of maybe seeing if the hearse would float.
That's about right. Somebody else's property, they have no respect.
Oh, good. Flying drop kick. Into an arm drag takedown. He bars the left arm of Mr. Martin. Tag is made with Davey Rich. Davey in, going to the second rope. Comes down on the left arm of Mr. Martin, the arm that Johnny has been keying on for the last couple of minutes of this match. Great tag team action going on here. Still to see action, of course, the Dr. Tom Pritchard, Mr. Chono, the RPM. And a television main event, 2 out of 3 fall, 6-man tag. Don't go anywhere.
You know, you don't see too many 2 out of 3 fall matches anymore, and it's really a great thing. I think that the CWF was able to sign these guys into a 2 out of 3 fall match. A lot of people go in a 1 fall match and they gear themselves for stamina. But when you're out there for at least 2 falls, you better be in condition. I got to say, all 6 of these guys,
Cooley. The Blade Warrior pressing Johnny Rich against Davey Rich and walking out from under his man.
Now, this is a big guy. Here's a guy that may be one of the most underrated guys in the sport today, but he's a strong, and he's showing his power against Davey Rich.
Oh, body slam followed by that vicious leg to the upper chest area of Davey Rich, 1/2 of the Continental Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champion. Tag is made with Mr. Martin. Hard right to the midsection of Mr. Martin.
One thing I got to say about these, they may take a lot of punishment, and then they make that drive. That's what makes them the champions they are today, no doubt about it, because they're able to recuperate, and they are able to make the comeback and make the save for their...
What a neck breaker. Give credit to Mr. Martin when credit is due.
Darn right. He is
shining in this match.
Competitor. And he stood in front of Davey Rich to make sure he didn't even have a chance to make a tag. They've been working pretty good together.
Bear hug by the Blade Warrior on Davey Rich, applying the pressure to the lower back.
You know, I said it before. I think the tag team competition might be getting so good right now, and it might be getting so stiff right now because there's not a whole lot of people that really want to challenge me for the Continental belt. Everybody wants to find a partner and go after somebody like the Rich Cousins because they know that
Tag is made with Johnny Rich. Hard right. Puts Mr. Martin down to the canvas. He goes to the Blade Warrior. Back to the Blade Warrior. Hard right to the head. And again, Mr. Martin catches a vicious right punch. Drop kick by Johnny Rich. Puts the Blade Warrior out on the floor. Now Alan Martin go, whoa, that's going to wrap it up. It's over. It is over. And your winners of the match, the Continental Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions, Johnny and Davey Rich. Your Party Patrol, your winners of the match on this edition of the Continental Wrestling Federation. Great tag team action still to come on today's program, including that six-man tag main event. 2 out of 3 falls. Good win for you and Davey.
Thank you, Charlie. That's what it's all about. You see, 202, me and this man right here, we'll hold on to these belts for a long time. But if they want to come out here, if they want to put 3-on-2, I told you before, we got somebody else that we can call. But 2-on-2, baby, me and Davey Rich, we're the champions, and we're the people's champions, and that's what we're going to stay. For you people, the Continental, just remember one thing. Who loves you, baby? The Party Patrol.
Continental Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions Johnny and Davey Rich. Right now, an update on the injured Doug Furnace. Then we'll return with words about wrestling in your local area. Stay with us.